Alrighty guys, welcome to your final project for my class. This is your Choose Your Own Adventure Authentic Artifact project. This video is just going to go over the basics and checkpoint 1, the entry event, and I'll try to make some more screencasts for each of the subsequent checkpoints, alright? So, the essential question for this project is, how has the COVID pandemic affected you? I have been trying to figure out a way for you to create something authentic to this experience because, God willing, it's the last time it'll happen in any of our lifetimes, right? So it's a good thing to try and work into learning from. The enduring understanding, this is what I want you to remember. Creatively telling one's story is a great way to preserve a moment in time as well as process what is happening in the world around you. And the description is you will choose to do either poetry or personal nonfiction, so that's true narrative, to help you create an authentic artifact from the COVID pandemic. So as you can see here, we're going to be working on making connections and inferences, narrative, multimedia and communication, and communicating accurately and precisely. And as you look through here, you might be overwhelmed at the number of checkpoints, but just so you know, you will only be doing about half of them. So as we go into the entry event, see here that there is a slideshow. I'm going to go ahead and click on that guy. So welcome to the Choose Your Own Adventure project. We already covered that. A little bit of Shakespeare for you here. Oh, let me kiss that hand, King Lear. Let me wipe it first. It smells of mortality. We can relate to that with all of the hand washing right now, right? Description. This is kind of what spawned the idea. So this tweet, just a reminder that when Shakespeare was quarantined because of the plague, he wrote King Lear. Below it says, I don't need that kind of pressure, Roseanne, and he did it without toilet paper. So that's kind of what spurred this idea. Here are your directions. You will choose either poetry or nonfiction personal narrative, and then you will highlight your choice in checkpoint 1. You will choose one or the other. You're not doing both. You're either doing poetry or you're doing nonfiction personal narrative. Then in checkpoint 1, you will highlight the choice that you have made. If you choose poetry, you will do all of the even checkpoints. And if you choose the nonfiction personal narrative, you will do all of the odd checkpoints. So poetry is even, nonfiction personal narrative is odd, and they should all be labeled accordingly. So the poetry description is, you will read and analyze poetic stylistic choices, maintain a journal from prompts that I've provided for you, write 3 to 5 poems, and create a multimedia piece to represent your writing, which of course there's a typo there. And if you choose nonfiction, you will read nonfiction, analyze stylistic choices, maintain a journal from my prompts, write a 3 to 5 page personal narrative, and create a multimedia piece to represent your writing. Same typo, copy and pasted. And this will be due June 7th, so that's the Sunday before finals week, so I have time to grade. For full-length directions, you need to see the final project checkpoints. So, if we can go back here. So as you can see here with the checkpoints, all of the even number ones are all poetry. All of the odd numbered ones are the nonfiction personal narrative. And you will journey through what is poetry or what is nonfiction right here. These are the journals that you will be doing. So you can see you'll be answering 8 of the 15 prompts in complete sentences. And this will be turned into your final project. So here are all of the prompts, the date of which you do them, and then your responses will go here. And you will have one to do for each, poetry or nonfiction. Please don't do both. Just make sure to work through only the evens or only the odds, whichever you choose, and it may be worth looking through some of the activities that you have to do throughout before you make your final choice. I'll keep making some of these videos. Let me know if you have any questions as you get started.